We all doing today? So I had a grand plan of doing live streams when I unbox stuff and then sort it out and then kind of plan out my week for listings and doing videos. And this week I was so busy with work and the thrift shops had so little stuff that I bought two entire items all week. One of them I listed three items. I bought a board game and a VTech that I listed previous video, and then today I got this bag of figures. So I guess we're going to be doing a little video on minifigures today. So I grabbed this. I didn't actually even look it up, which is unusual for me, except you can tell that these are Playmobil. And all I did is I picked it up, and they have a feel to them. Different plastics from different parts of the world and different ages have a feel, and I can tell that these were old based on just how the plastic feels. It feels almost brittle and like a little over hard. So I picked it up and I flipped it over, and the foot says 1974 for $3. There's no way that this isn't value. There's quite a few figures in here. And when something's that old, you're looking at people who have grandkids at this point are going to be looking to buy this for their grandkids. People that may have had this as a hand-me-down or are older and played with this might be looking to just add this to a collection. So it's going to move no matter what. So, figured that'll eat up some time in a video if we get these out. Like, the armor is extremely light. Like, I'm afraid to even touch some of this stuff. It's so brittle feeling. And it's not like it was in the sun or anything. Plastic left in the sun will actually start to shatter. But it's just how they were made. And that, feeds into supply and demand, in that you can feel that if I put too much pressure here, this leg would snap right off. So how many 1974 Playmobil toys are out there? And there's going to be some, because I'm sure it was very popular. But it could be really good. Or it could be like $8. I don't know. I didn't look it up, as I said. Alright, so we'll see if we can get together, guys. I'm probably going to end up just doing it as a lot, depending on how many individuals sell, if lots seem to go better. So this guy's got like a peg leg, which is really not knight-like. I would not think so. And spear. It's pretty cool. This is the king, clearly. It's weird that they have this feel, but I feel like the writing, I'm not confident that'll even show up. Hold on. Try shining light on it and see. The writing on the feet is very defined, and that's unusual for old toys. I'm hoping this isn't a line of Playmobil like throwbacks. Like, sometimes they'll make stuff that's almost perfect to the original lineup. I don't think Playmobil would be bothered to do so, but one never knows. I don't know if I should take extra stuff off. I'm really concerned with this armor. There's some color coming through, some blue coming through on that armor. And see how many dudes I could get that are like fully equipped. Maybe do it that way. I just think that looks better for display purposes for the product. See, the king's gonna be important here. We get like a full-fledged knight with a visor that drops. That's pretty cool. Looks like he's supposed to have something in his hat. Or his helmet, rather. Not his hat. So we're gonna have to arm that guy up. Another dude with armor but no weapon. And you figure, you know, talking about toys in general, accessories are the first things to get lost, obviously. And they're also the first things to break. If you're fighting with these, you're going to be stabbing at each other. I could see these breaking. Alright, so we got a feather for his helmet. Rather large, but looking good. Got a shield. Should probably give that to the knight. Sword. Oops. So he's looking good. I'm gonna hook up the king with a sword. Get a cape too. I don't know if they could wear a cape and an armor. Yes, they can. So the king's decked out. Actually, he should probably have the shield. And he's a different sword. Hip joints seem to be kind of not holding up well, but given the age, I mean, they're almost 10 years older than me and my hips aren't doing well, so. This helmet. The helmet's like coming off on this guy, and I'm afraid to push it on. I think it just clips on though, because their heads have that weird divot thing, like they all have bowl cuts. Alright, it went on. Okay. So we're gonna steal the armor off this guy. And give it to helmet guy. Another dude. This guy's helmet's cracked. It's so like worn that like it's almost transparent on the front. You could see almost, but yeah, so he's got a crack in his helmet. That's not good. We got 2 more feathers, and this guy has 3 feather slots in his helmet, which is perhaps overkill. But you gotta have that battlefield drip. Got some more swords. I'll hook up that dude. Alright, so we got some homeboys armed to the gills. King, a knight, and then 2 water boys, I guess. Alright, so let's dig into this and figure out what these are going to go for. Put in Playmobil 1974. We got 3,600 listings. So they're out there, most assuredly. So I'm going to look at the quantity and quality of the listings and just get a baseline for what people are asking. Like, this is an enormous lot. We don't come anywhere near that, and that's bids, so we're not going to even figure out what that goes for. 24 free shipping for cowboys. That's about the same amount, the same accessories, so 25 would make sense. What even is this? Oh, Romans. Okay, that would make sense. Romans and Egyptians. So that's 20. For more figures, less accessories. That's for more figures, no accessories. So I'm looking for knights. I guess I could punch in knights and narrow this down from 36. Or medieval would work. Okay, perfect. So we got 2 dudes with helmets and armor for 18. 2 dudes armor, no helmets for 15. I'm not seeing anything with the amount of weapons I have. Leads me to believe that these broke very easily. Alright, this is as close as I've seen. This guy wants 28 and I have more stuff. Oh, I didn't get any horses. That's too bad. So, this guy wants 15 for one guy outfitted decently with a horse. Oh, this is like Legos. Legos had this setup. The barding that went over the Lego horse. And I thought that was so cool when I was a kid. I didn't play with these. I played with Legos. And did all my nightly stuff with them. This set has some decent weapons, and it's about the same size. That's 22. Alright, so let's look at sold. So it looks like we had 180 and sold 44. Alright, that's fairly close. So they're calling it a lot of 30, but they're counting every piece. So if I were to do that, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 16, 20, 23, 27, 28, 29. Okay. That's kind of an odd way of doing it. But he took an offer around 35. So this stuff is moving. The dude with a bugle went for, who knows, probably at least 20 bucks for the whole thing. Alright, we have knights, but this is a newer model. You can tell by the weapons don't have that sheen to them. This has more shields. No, it has same shields. Never mind. No, I only got one. Horses, that's 30 bucks almost. So people are looking for specific things here. It looks like because the prices are kind of all over the place. We have one selling for more than other ones being sold. So people are looking for sets with whatever. And it looks like weapons are selling, which kind of makes sense. I'm going to list at 25. I bought it for $3. It's not going to be very heavy. These are light. I'll have to package them up, so it might get into that 5-ounce range, but that's a pretty solid deal. I would usually put up my calculation on my expenditure and profit, but we're digging into stuff that I've already done that for, like leftover stuff from the Funkos. I had minifigures in there that I've been listing. Actually sold one right before I started the video. and it paid for all of the Funkos, oddly enough. The minifigures were significantly more than the large-scale Funkos. And that's a piece of knowledge that I'm going to use to my advantage. Sold a supernatural figure for 16 bucks. The Funkos were 17. So we're one sale away from being profitable on that whole thing, which ended up being, I didn't count minifigures. It ended up being $17 spent, 181, I believe. But then that minifigure right there almost put it to 200, and we got more. All right, let's get something else out here. Picked this guy up a while ago. Just haven't gone through minifigures in a bit, so I thought this was a Minecraft guy, and that's actually why I bought the bag he was in. But it turns out he is Terraria, Minecraft's arch rival, if you could even call it a rivalry, because I'm pretty sure Minecraft probably puts Terraria's dick in the dirt in terms of sales. But hey, they're trying, right? So this is something. I found out it was Terraria because I looked up, I assumed it was Minecraft. I looked up witch because he looks like he has a witch hat. This is not. Alright, so Terraria figures. Got 278 for sale. We got a lot of 9 here. So this is Jazzwares. Who makes good stuff? So the question is, will an individual figure sell for $8? And so far, I'm thinking probably not. So we got 2 for 10 here. So this guy's name is Tim, I'm assuming, or this is Tim and this is Zombie. I should probably clarify that before I list this. Okay, so this is Tim. So the 2 are going for 10. So what happens if I can't sell this for my bottom dollar, which is 8, is I'll put it together with other gaming stuff and we'll see. Alright, so this 11 bucks for a few figures. I don't know what this is. Eye of Cthulhu. So new in box individual with items you're getting like 12 bucks for. So this doesn't look like it's going to sell individually. I don't have anything that goes with it. So it's going to go in my video gaming bag. Sort stuff based on general theme. See if I can find anything to pair them with today. So we got like Plants vs. Zombies. We have a really small Minecraft guy. Minecraft zombie who's really little. And none of this is really popping because the Minecraft guys are very small. So it's just going to go in the bag, and if I get something that's going to kind of bump that price up to 8 bucks, we'll go for it. We got this from the Funko lot. This is an Agritsuko. Kid Robot is the manufacturer. I don't know anything about this. I looked it up. His name is Manager Buffalo. I don't know if this is a comic, a cartoon. Probably not a video game, but it could be. He's very lightweight. Very, very lightweight. Vinyl figure. No articulation other than the head turns, but the arms don't. Oh, the arms do move. They're just kind of stiff. They feel like they shouldn't move. Like, yeah. I'm not going to move them anymore. Not great quality, but I really don't know what the point of this is. Some stuff is pretty low quality and very sought after for whatever reason. And anything Japanese typically sells pretty well. So, we got 51 of them for sale. Let's see, 12, 9, 8. This is all mixed in, even though I think I said buffalo on this listing. Yeah. Yeah, like this. I'm guessing this is a cartoon. Or YouTube style thing. So this company makes Bob's Burger stuff. That's certainly a cartoon. Alright, so let's see if we can sell this for anything. Yikes. So somebody lost their shirt on bids. Out of the box, 10 for a different figure. Yeah, so these are not sought after. So 53 and maybe 10 of them sold. I will list it at 8, but I don't really expect it to go anywhere. I've been wrong before, but that's just my feeling on that. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so I thought this was The Rock when we did the Funko lot. Goofy looking vinyl Funko style figure, but it's not a Funko, it's a Jax. It was a good company, but I don't really know what this is meant for. Then couldn't find it, and it turns out it's actually a wrestler named John Morrison, who I've never heard of. I follow wrestling. I don't know how I missed this. I hated Attitude Era, so he might have been one of those throwaway guys from that. Don't have high hopes for it. Seems like something people would probably not want to own, but let's see. We got 20 results. And I'm getting not this figure. We got one in the box for 13, another in the box for 12, another in the box for 12. An Ultimate Warrior for $1,500 plus shipping. That is quite odd. One of one prototype. That's interesting. That's interesting because if these were made in 2009, Ultimate Warrior was not involved with WWE at all. So, I don't know. Something was in the works at that point. Oh, these are just god awful. Look at this thing. What is the point of this? You know, it's something that's ugly that you can't play with. So what do you even do with it? Other than find it at a thrift shop and hope you can turn a dime on it. So, see if any of these have ever sold. This might actually go in the garbage can, quite frankly. Batista in the box for 8. Undertaker in the box. These are not, even the box ones are going for sub $8. So, yeah, well, just gonna pitch this dude in the trash. Good day, sir. And finally, from that Funko lot, we have a minifigure from Stranger Things, which I've never watched. So she's got the old school cell phone, a backpack. Don't know anything about it. It's a pretty hot show. So, we got Funko Stranger Things minis. 1900 for sale. It's probably not a great sign. So these aren't mystery minis. You actually buy these outright. That's a little different what they've been doing lately. So I don't know who this is. 11 Lucas Will. Lucas. I'm assuming this dude's Lucas then. He's listed on both of those. So 11 and Will. No names on that one. Come on, somebody throw me a bone here. It's in every set, so not rare. I guess with the mini figs not in a mystery bag, I don't think any of them would be. Well, I can't even figure out which one this is, so let's just go to sold listings. So we got 1900 for sale. 137 sold. That's not great. Interesting that this one was not boxed. It was just a bag of 4. Groot. You know, everybody's favorite Stranger Things figure. $17 for 5. So is this one rare? $30. I don't know. Okay. So this is Mike Wheeler. I thought that was a girl. Hard to tell. Kind of artsy cutesy, so. Alright, Mike Wheeler with the box for $6. Add Wheeler and see if any of these have sold otherwise. It's another Wheeler. Nancy Wheeler, okay. Because the problem with this is I can't sell it. I can't bundle it with anything. I'm never going to find another Stranger Things figure. So, what I do sometimes is I have a bowl of just random toys that don't have a ton of value by themselves. And if you order something from me and I recognize your name, and there's something in the bowl that kind of ties in with whatever you got, I'll throw it in. So I have some other pops that might go with this, like a horror movie stuff, and I'll just throw it in a bag at some point. I'll just throw the terrible wrestling guy in there too, because I sell a lot of wrestling figures. We gotta do one more, I guess. I gotta end on a sale, right? Alright, so last one. We have Jack Specific Dark KO from Sonic the Hedgehog. So adjustable arms. Like very adjustable. There's actually like points of articulation in the arms, and this is a tiny figure. So a lot of good craftsmanship. So if you're looking at toys and you're not sure if something's valuable, so one of those things is that anything that has a lot of articulation, like ankles, knees, rotating legs, that's a lot of work to design. It's a lot of work to build. So something that has like locking shoulder joints, that tells you this has value. And also, like, how intricate this hat is. The, like, pommel, or not pommel, palm on his hat. It's hard to see, but it actually has a ton of detail to it, which would be very difficult to do. Like, different hues to it. So this is a nice figure. It's very, very small. So, look at this. We got 140 Dark KO minis. So in package we got 19, 14, 15, 14, 17. All these are in the package. It looks like there's different packaging for these. That's odd. I think this one's just missing some stuff. So all packaged. Got one loose guy for $23, which is very wishful thinking. Get some Warhammer stuff mixed in. Oh, for Chaos Warrior. Okay, that makes sense. I would like to run into Warhammer stuff at a thrift shop, because, I mean, it goes for so much money. What an expensive hobby. Alright, so let's look at our sold listings. 10. Alright, so it doesn't really say if it's in the box or not. So we had one in the box that went for 11. Bunch of Warhammer stuff. Another in the box for 13. Another for 9. Got one out of the box. That's a really odd price scale. So I'm not seeing really any out of the box. So I'm just going to do 8, because if you just want the little guy and don't really care about the rings or the boxing itself, you'll pick up mine, because the other ones were all like $13 in the box. It should go at some point, and if not, it is very, very small. Nice. Alright, that's it for me today. Like and subscribe if this is your kind of content. And I don't even know what I'm going to do for the rest of the week. I have no plan. I got nothing in the backlog. I got nothing. We're going to be doing some housekeeping, perhaps. Going through some Disney stuff. Trying to come up with bundles. I don't know. Hopefully I find some good stuff tomorrow while I'm out and about. But thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time.